close your ears right now. When you work with someone who's a true artistic genius. An artistic genius is someone who knows how to listen to our blabber, which is me blabbering about what I was looking for in a cover, blah, 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 concepts, vision, and then turn it into something not only tangible, but that jumps out at you as kind of a perfect depiction of what you were describing. So that, in a nutshell, is called collaboration. But I guess I would say you haven't experienced collaboration until you've worked with a kid like Carson, and there's others out there, brilliant artistic kids who can really put on paper what you were thinking. So there you go, back on that again, Val, back on that again.
Okay, so I have kind of a big question. I'm just curious, do you think that what's happening is because you guys are father-son and you're working together? Like you're saying, it's almost like there's something really, really special in this project, and you get each other on, a different level than that's just typical of working with random people. Do you think it has anything to do with because it's father-son?
Absolutely. I mean, I've always had a really like deep-seated reverence for my dad. Dad, you cover your ears. And it's just, despite his Canadianness, it's just
and yours, but go on.
Yeah, inherited. I try not to talk about it, but it's just I love any opportunity to work with my dad, especially like collaborating with him on something that is a brainchild of his, and trying to help him realize his vision. It just always makes me proud, like, to be his kid. It's an opportunity for me to prove myself, honestly, and not in like like I never got to prove myself growing up or anything. It's just it's very, very gratifying for me to hear my dad get excited when he sees one of my drafts drawn up or something.
Question for Greg. Would you know his work if he didn't have his signature on it? Would you be able to say, that's my son, I know it? You know his work anywhere?
Yes. Do you have any other questions, Val? Yes.
Oh, you guys, this is so much fun.
Honestly,
I could go on and on.
Val, just a quick note to that. What Carson's touching on is the collaboration of true visionaries and talented people, gifted people. It's just what it is. And I've worked with a handful over the years, not a lot, but that has this connection of collaboration. And I've said this before. Again, Carson, close your ears. This has just become a cooing from daddy, you know? But I've said this before, and I mean this, if there's a message, I guess, for me in my heart today is, I've said this before. People have asked me, you work with your son, Carson did this and that and this and that, because we've done a number of collaborations. And I said, here's what it is. Whether I like it or not, I'm a true visionary. I see stuff, however, once again, I can't draw even a stick man, Val. So, but the collaboration, I've said this before, I said, no, my son Carson is a complete professional. When you deal with him, and I've dealt with folks in the past in business, but they're usually folks, Val, like architects. Honestly, artistic and creative people to the core. And there's a lot of artistic and creative people in the world, but there's not a lot that can actually put it to paper. And so when I describe my son, I said it's working with a top-notch professional who can take in the right brain visions all over the place of a visionary, if you will, but again, translate it into a tangible, viewable drawing, again, that describes what was scrambled inside my brain somewhere. That's a gift. That's a gift. And so and Carson was touching on that. And you don't run into many people, even during the course of your lifetime, where there's that kind of connection, collaboration. So Carson's a young guy. He's 33, going to be 34. But I assure you, he's going to be around for decades, and his artwork is going to be very well known down the road, because anyone who looks at it, anyone, and again, including his past stuff, they know there's something special there. They really do. And Carson knows that too. I know that. And everyone who's looked at his work knows that. So if I had a wish or a prayer, is that he continues to evolve on his gift. And just like I say, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where he attains the top of the, self-actualization and realization, where he's truly perfected his gift and is recognized for it, whether it's countrywide or worldwide. So there you go. You can open up your ears again, Carson. I've been bragging about it again.
What was that?
How does